Detroit style pizza with a sweet and spicy sous vide twist? You betcha I'm in. Let me show you what we're doing. What's up everybody, James with JB Sous Vide, and I'm so glad you're back. If you're here to broaden up your sous vide horizon, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button down below and buckle up because we're doing some Detroit style pizza with a great sous vide twist. Detroit style pizza is not all we're making. We have a special sous vide twist for you, but first we got to get this dough started. My normal Detroit style pizza night centers around a Kenji Lopez style cook for this pizza. Let's get the dough ready. In a large bowl, we're going to add 2 cups of bread flour, 1 teaspoon of instant yeast, 1 tablespoon of diamond salt. We'll whisk that to combine. We'll add 1 cup of lukewarm water. We're going to use our hands here to combine the flour into a rough ball. We're going to let that ball rest for 10 minutes. We'll dump it out and knead for about another 10. Or until this beautiful smooth ball is formed. We're going to pinch the bottom here. And we'll transfer that ball to a lightly oiled bowl. We'll cover that and set in a dry place for 2 hours or until it's doubled. Okay, while we wait, on to our sous vide treat. Today, we're using a recipe from one of our good friends over at A Duck's Oven, Chelsea Cole. She's got a new cookbook out that's using sous vide as a meal prep tool for all those hectic weeks when you really can't cook. If you're interested in that, I'm gonna leave a link down in the description below. This is hot honey. It's a condiment I've been using more and more these days, whether it be on chicken, biscuits, cheese board, or even this pizza we're about to have. Why use sous vide for this? It's because sous vide is so great for infusions of anything, even alcohol. If you guys want to see some more infusions, leave me a comment down below and maybe I'll get into some more infusions. This recipe is super simple, super easy. All you're going to need is a pint-sized mason jar, a cup of honey, any type will do. We'll add our honey to a pint-sized mason jar, and now let's bring the heat. We got 2 habaneros. Do not forget your gloves when working with these babies, and do not touch your face or your eyes. It will bring you to your knees quickly. Ask me how I know. Anyway, let's chop them up. Now, depending on your heat tolerance, you're either going to take out all the seeds or you're going to leave them in. Up to you. Here, I'm going to leave a little bit in of the seeds because, well, I'm making this for others too, but I do want the heat. Once we chop up those habaneros, we're going to add them in. And now this is an important step. When putting on your lid, only go finger tight. The air that's in the jar is going to need a way to escape. If you tighten too hard, you risk having cracks in the jar. Pizza sauce time. We'll start here with a couple glugs of olive oil. Add in a teaspoon each of oregano and chili flakes and 1 tablespoon of garlic. Once that's starting to be aromatic, around 30 seconds, we'll add in our 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. In with a teaspoon of garlic and onion powder and a tablespoon of sugar. Stir and bring to a simmer. We'll simmer this for 30 minutes. Our dough is done, so let's talk about our pan. This is a Lloyds aluminum pan. This is perfect for a Detroit style pizza. These high walls are going to fry up that crust deliciously. We'll add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and then we'll add in our dough. We'll coat both sides here and begin working it towards the edges. Don't force it though. This may take a good 30 minutes or so to relax and go towards the edges. You can tell it isn't ready by how much it shrinks back. Toppings. Today we're going to keep it simple. Straight pepperoni and cheese. Let's talk about that cheese though. The one thing that makes this special is we're going to use brick cheese. I'm lucky enough to have some of this tangy goodness available near me, but if you don't, there's going to be a link down below where you can get some. Of course, you could always use your favorite type of cheese. We're gonna start by cutting this cheese into little cubes. This is just gonna help it melt more evenly. Next, we're gonna slice our pepperoni. You don't wanna go too thick or too thin here. And finally, we're gonna slice up some fresh basil for garnish. Sooner or later, the dough is gonna stretch to the edge of the pan, and now it's time to assemble. A little bit of trade secret here, I'm gonna add a little bit of seasoning to my dough. Some Meat Church Honey Hog for a little sweetness. Next, we'll put on a layer of pepperoni. Then our cheese. We'll layer our sauce on top in the classic Detroit style fashion. And we'll add another layer of pepperoni. Now into our 500-degree oven for about 20 minutes. And look at this beautiful pizza. Now I'm warning you here, do not try and eat this right away. Ask me how I know. Give it some time to cool. When it's had some time to cool here, we're gonna slice her up. We'll grab you a slice and drizzle on some of that great hot honey. All right, let's see how we did here. I love pizza. Look at that. Look at that classic Detroit style. A little bit of the hot honey on there already. Take a look. Take a look at those edges. That's what you get when you put the cheese close to the side of the pan. You get those nice caramelized bits there. Take a look at the bottom. Golden brown. Let's give it a taste. Wow. That's perfect. Such a great pepperoni pizza. The sauce has got a nice sweetness to it. The hot honey, it's giving that kick with the sweet sauce. It's great. Let's have some of this edge here. Listen, if it doesn't look convincing enough, listen to me when I tell you, you gotta do this. You gotta have some hot honey for your pizza. It's perfect. I love the heat that it brings to that really nice, savory, cheesy pizza. Tough to beat. If you got something out of this video, go give it a like down below. Remember to subscribe to the channel and go watch some of the other videos we got for you. I'll catch you on the next one.